On a lighter note, you are a regular at the Garden, as everyone on Earth knows. You're arguably the most famous sports fan in the world, by the way, which is pretty.
I mean,
rare.
Look, I don't really.
I'm jealous. I want to be known as the biggest Redskins fan of all time. You are the biggest Knicks fan now,
and arguably the worst dressed at times.
Depends what jersey. Depends what throwback he's wearing.
Damn.
But two things. One, do you and Woody Allen ever chop it up when you bump into each other? Because you guys
all the time.
And what do you guys chat? Y'all are cool? Just chat it up?
Oh, me and Woody Allen been cool for as long as I started making films. We talk about basketball. Rarely do we talk about films. It's always about when are we going to win another NBA championship? And people, he knows his basketball.
Really?
He knows his basketball.
I mean, notoriously, Jews have been pretty good.
We used to actually even play basketball.
And you guys used to play.
You're also Jewish. And he's half. He doesn't like to admit it, depending who's the guest is.
It depends on the guest. If there was a Jew sitting here, I'd tell him I was down by law.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then secondly, Spike, I went in on you one day, in jest, but nonetheless. How did you end up at a Miami Heat championship celebration and posed in a photo? You should have been hiding. No. How did that happen?
Sell out. Look at
I was asked by Drake to come by. We were discussing some things to do as far as film. And he said, Spike, I want you to come by. I'm DJing this thing.
That's a whole nother issue. We'll get to that.
No. Listen. And I said, what is he said? It's for the Heat. I had no problem going. Look, Michael, how many years did Michael Jordan kill the Knicks' dreams? That mean that I should make commercial anymore, or he's not my boy? The Miami Heat were the best team. I'm not gonna hate them. LeBron's the best player in the world. I'm not gonna say I can't take a picture with LeBron or Dwayne Wade. That was Dwayne Wade's charity thing. I'm gonna take a Chris Bosh, Spike. Can you take a picture of me? Yeah, I shook his hand. Congratulations. Boom.
At least you didn't smile that much. You didn't have a big smile.
It's love. I don't hate the players. We weren't good enough.
Look,
I've
decided, because the Knicks. I've only lived in New York for 10 years, and I look at the Knicks and their lack of ability to win a championship in 40
years,
and I look at how much money that franchise makes. It's the most lucrative franchise in the NBA. So
also they spend the most too. So they spend the most.
No, they spend a lot.
They spend the most.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan.
Right.
Kind of.
Which is fine.
They just got there.
And they had
we're going to slap the Knicks around differently this year. You understand that?
Well, as they say, we'll see on the court.
We shall see.
When are you gonna? Have you been courtside at a couple of Nets games? I think.
Oh, I've been to Barclays Center. When I went for a couple of college basketball games, I went when the Knicks were there too.
Nice facility.
I like the Garden.
Yeah, it doesn't have the charm of the Garden.
Now, but time out. You being a Brooklynite,
right?
Do you appreciate what the Barclays Center has done for that?
Oh yeah. Area? Every time I go there, I see people look like me who have a job. It's great.
It's amazing.
Well, no, and we did a lot on it. We actually, because of a lot of our listeners live in that area,
and people, it's great when you can walk to work. I got to give it up to Jay-Z and Prokhorov
and Ratner.
Right. They made a decision that we're going to hire people from the neighborhoods surrounding the Barclays Center and further out, that we should look like what Brooklyn looks like, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yo, and when you walk into the Barclay, they're happy to be at work. They're happy you came. I went at least 30 times last year for different things, and every time, hey, welcome to the Barclays Center.
That's just because they knew you from Love and Hip Hop.
Well, yeah, all the women in there watch Love and Hip Hop. Every black girl that works at Barclays Center watch Love and Hip Hop. But they know. But even other people, the way they dealt with other people, the concession stands, everything, it's amazing. I love it.
Look.
The new Garden's looking nice, though. Those renovations looking kind of nice.
Years, they kicking them out.
They ain't going to go anywhere.
Well, hopefully that won't happen.
I don't think it will.
Because it's amazing how you own the land. You just put in $1 billion for renovation, and in 10 years you got to go.
And my thing is this: we want to make Penn Station so much nice. It's always going to be a train station, man. Yeah, but the Garden being there is special. That's part of the charm.
I just know why the plan should have been, which they had it, but they didn't follow it out. Is just move Penn Station to the post office, right across the street on 8th Avenue.
Because who goes to the post office anymore?
Post office done.
That thing is not even running anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like the whole back area of that big post office doesn't even. There's no trucks and anything. It's wide open.